plan for today is to mill a whole bunch of the spruce logs that we have. We're going to mill these into 4x12s, and they are going to turn into exposed beams that'll go over the top of our kitchen. Should look really cool. As well, I'm going to do exposed beams like that down our hallway. Gives it a little bit of a custom look, I guess, we're trying to accomplish for the house. So we got more milling to do before we want to start framing the house. We got all the framing lumber here. It's ready to go, and I really want to start framing, but I'm trying to stay focused, and I'm trying to get as much of the milling done as I can, because these beams need to go in as we're framing, and I don't want to have to stop framing to go and mill all the beams. So that's today's video. We got 6 of the spruce logs here that are about 17 feet long that we need to mill. And then we actually want to go ahead and head to the forest again and get more logs, Doug firs, and mill them, because I still have more 8x8 posts to mill. And that'll be interesting, because one of them is supposed to be about 26 feet long, which is longer than our sawmill here. We can do 23 feet, so that'll be interesting. This spruce makes the most beautiful boards, you know? With that gray.
It does have a lot of that gray in it. Yeah, these are some wide ones.
Good. I don't think I have enough stickers for the rest. Gotta get the table saw going. We're getting a lot of 3/4 inch material while sawmilling all of these posts, and now we're starting beams. This is gonna be siding. That's the plan, siding for the house, just like how we sided our shed. This is a good stack. We've gotten a ton out of milling all those posts and that beam, and we're gonna get a lot more from milling the rest. This one. That's the one we need. So I got to move all this to the other side of it.
That's a big one.
Yep. We need one more 4x12, and then we're done with the spruce. And then we need to go get some Doug fir. I really enjoyed milling this log, and the reason is because it was a challenge to get the two beams out of it that I did. There was a lot of twists in it. The one end over here was kind of kicked up, but it was a very large log, and originally I was just going to try to get one 4x12 out of it, but after looking at it for a little bit, I decided to go for it and get two 4x12s out of it. It's got a little bit of a live edge on them, but we got a little bit of that on our other beams too, and I actually like that. It provides or gives it a little bit of character, and we're all about character. So I got two out of here, which means now we have a total of 7 4x12 beams. Now we're going to head to the forest. All right, we're back at it, getting some more logs, and this time we're in a spot that is different than where we normally go. This is at the area that we camped in with some cousins a couple weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, and I couldn't help it while we were here to go and explore and look for more logs for our home. So I found some, and our first one here is a blowdown. So that's our first log, and then the other two that I have in mind are actually standing still. They're dead standing, and it'll be my first time felling one of these trees. So hopefully it all goes well and we go home at the end of the day with some long logs.
What about this one? There you go.
Wow, that is so weird.
That is interesting, that
It's like a...
big ring, yeah.
All right, so I got to cut a little more off. Maybe like a foot.
Yeah.
Babe, there's like a grove of raspberries over here. Like a ton.
Yeah?
Yeah, you could come closer, and then you could start seeing like a ton of... See? Here's two of them.
I'm going down. I'm going down to mom. No.
It's a bit sour.
A little
I
sour?
like them.
They're good?
Yeah, Mom, they're delicious.
We're gonna take them home
5 of them.
and make a
And I
smoothie with
want
them.
to eat more.
This is the
try it.
humongous. No,
Just try
don't eat the humongous.
I'm gonna eat it.
You get that one.
That guy's like tiny.
Yeah.
So,
This is the biggest one that we found.
you eat it and you'll be amazed. Coming down.
All right. There we go. There you go. There you go.
Can you see it?
No.
Okay, hold on. Watch your hands. How about now?
More. There we go. I got it. I got it.
You have enough though.
No, just.
Like a roll back.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
I had another.
Let me
There,
roll.
yeah, that's perfect.
I gotta roll it back anyway. It wants to go that way. We cut the log a little extra long, 27 feet, and we got to spin it around and have the back end pointing the other way so we can have the heavier end of the log in the back of the trailer, or the front of the trailer.
And the lighter end hanging off.
Right, because it's going to hang off a lot. Well, that's in all the way.
Yep. Only 10 feet hanging out.
10?
11?
What's 11 feet? Yeah. Well, that didn't sound right. Oh boy. Okay.
We're gonna drive down the road like that?
Oh, yeah. Doesn't it look great? It's a great idea.
Drive down the road like that. All right. Bring it out, Logan. Good.
Oh gosh.
Going back and forth.
I'm very nervous right now. Oh, there it goes.
Timber.
Whoa. You see that? That was totally epic.
Not the direction we wanted, but
No.
everyone's safe. I was getting very nervous.
Oh. Man, you know, that's my first tree. It went the wrong way.
Yeah.
At one point, I was trying to persuade it to go the way I wanted to, and it was, but then it decided to just sit there after a minute. But I think wedges next time
Yeah.
would be helpful. And I don't know, maybe making a better seat cut. But look, I like cut through the whole thing before it fell.
Let's go look at it.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
it looks like that's all that was left.
What in the world?
Okay, that is a weird shape. You know,
Yep.
did it break anywhere? That made a nice loud crash. Looks good. Okay, we got it. We're
Yep.
good. We're all safe.
Yep, everyone's safe.
And maybe a hard hat with a shield and all that. I know. I forgot my chaps. I'm pretty much Mr. Unsafe right now.
Yep.
got there, huh? Sit here, watch it.
No.
Keep going. Go. Take a breath. Oh!
This bark is so thick.
It is very thick.
Keep chipping it off. You get a hold? Can you get that out?
Of course. We there?
Yeah.
Look at these hands.
You've been playing hard?
I've been playing harder.
All right. So good.
I kept finding like sticks in the ground.
In. Stop. All right, down. One more. One more. Okay.
This log is the first one that we got, and we cut it long enough to be our big long beam. But this second log we got is slightly larger at this end, and it looks better, like fresher. So we cut this first log down to be our second longest beam, and then this is our new longest beam, the 26-footer.
Yeah, but I cut it at 27'6".
So we have a little
Just in
extra.
case.
Our poor trailer.
Oh, it'll be fine.
We always take it to the max, though, I feel like.
We do. Luckily, we're not far from home.
No, we're not.
At 40 miles per hour, we made it home safely with this very uneven load of logs. This log here, I'm loving this log. This is going to be our 10 by 10. It's going to be like a prominent feature on the inside of the house where our ridge beams will sit on top. Anyway, it's cut at 27.5 feet. It's a little longer than what is needed, which is what we want because we're going to end up cutting the ends off anyways, and the ends is usually where splitting happens and whatnot. So they'll get cut off when we go to install it. But we're hanging off the trailer quite a bit. 11'6". I'm kind of wondering, maybe I don't want to know, is this legal? Comment down below where you're at, wherever it is in the world. Are you allowed to haul stuff sticking out like that? Because it is a safety issue. This is hazardous, especially if someone's driving that, you know, has never pulled a trailer before, to start with, you know. And those of you who are from around here, from around Arizona, is it legal here? Because that's where we live. And I'd like to know. I don't have plans on doing a load like this again. We needed these two specific logs at this length for our home. And we're going to get right into sawmilling these into a bunch of 8x8 still. And then this one, a big 10 by 10. That's gonna be cool. Pull it that way.
Oh, it's a big one.
Yeah, 23 feet. This one's got really good character. Like how wide the bottom is there. I love the ones that are like this.
Probably keep that whole thing too.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good.
was gonna say. But this will be the end you'll probably cut off when we get it to size. Yeah.
We got ourselves a 27.5 foot 10 by 10, guys. That is a majestic piece of wood. It is so big. Turned out really good. Obviously our track wasn't long enough to mill the very end here, but we got a pretty good idea from our well driller to cut what we could and then just pick it up and slide it forward and mill the rest. And so we took one of our log bunks out, and this sat perfectly right in between these two, and we were able to slice it up. We did end up with a little bit of live edge over there, but that's okay. A little bit of character doesn't hurt. Now, I did some digging on the internet to see what something like this costs, as well as all the other beams and posts that we milled. And for the sake of easy math, let's just say everything was 16 foot, all the 8x8s and 4x12s. Even though one of the 8x8s was 23 foot, we're just going to keep it simple. We're looking at, or what I found was $250 for one 8x8, $100 for a 4x12 by 16, and for a 26 foot 10x10 was between $1,100 and $1,300. It seems like the jumping up in size this much really jacks the price up. So a total of all this, if we were to buy it, is $4,500 it would have cost us. What it actually cost us for fuel, tobacco, sawmill, to drive out there and get it, also a permit, was about $200 to $300 is what we came up with. And that is quite a bit of savings, and it was really nice to do all this. I really enjoyed each log because each one's different, and we got some cool pieces out of them for siding. That's another thing we got out of this that I didn't include in the numbers. My guess is we got maybe $1,000 worth of 3/4 inch siding that we're going to use. But yeah, big savings. Sawmill's been a real blessing to have. We're all done. We're gonna go ahead and move this over to the house, and next week we are going to frame a house. So we'll see you guys then. Take care.